glad you're here. Do you mind doing me a favor? Can you put some lotion on my back? I can't quite reach it all.
Hey, you're not at the beach, buddy.
Oh,
Wake
what?
up, wake up.
I'm not at the beach?
Nope,
I'm back in Canada?
that's
for
right.
fuck's sakes. So much for that. Oh man, unbelievable. Hey, welcome to the Road to Rock, the Christmas episode, believe it or not, and I got no fucking clothes on. What, am I crazy? No, I just got back from Mexico, Cozumel, Mexico, at that beautiful island, snorkeling, suntanning, margaritas, tacos, and senoritas. Fantastic, I must say. You know, it was just fall when I just left. I went to Mexico, like I just said, and Halloween just passed. We're still feeling like fall, beautiful fall weather. Leaves are turning color. Fantastic. You think, oh, I'll go to Mexico, it'll just be a week, come back, maybe still be fall. No, it's fucking winter. Snow, ice everywhere. What the hell? You know, every time you go away, it feels like you've been gone away for a whole month. And it's only been a week. Every time. Never fails. And it really throws you for a loop. And it's a good loop. You know, it's great snorkeling and everything that I mentioned. Fantastic. And it was nice to get away after the bullshit lockdowns and the bullshit lies of the, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you mustn't go anywhere. You must get this. Or you cannot go traveling anywhere. Fuck you. Anyways, thank God. All the lawsuits and the shit happening behind the scenes are making politicians shit their pants and drop the mandates. So, here I am, Road to Rock, Christmas season, and I'm fucking naked. I guess I gotta put some clothes on because it's winter. But you know what? What's the point in getting a tan if you can't show it off? Nice tan. Pretty nice. You know, get some vitamin D. Last chance for some vitamin D, and might as well show off the tan. What's the point in getting the fucking tan if you're not going to show it off, right? Anyways, I guess I better get some clothes on. So, in the meantime, I'm going to show you some photos of the trip. Might as well. And some video clips of me snorkeling. Absolutely fantastic. Barracuda, all kinds of weird shit swimming around. And here's the video now. And photos.
Yeah, up and away, off to Mexico, and get your mask on. Don't want to breathe in those germs. Hey, we're here, Cozumel, Mexico. Landed right on the island. Didn't have to take the ferry over. It's great. We stayed at the Malia. Not a bad place. Upgraded the room. And what do you do when you first arrive? You have a drink, of course. Clink. And great, there's the building that we stayed in, the upgraded room. And here's the view from it. Awesome. Really great. There's the beach. The pool, not the greatest pool that I've seen, but you know what, you don't get much on the island. You could watch the cruise ships coming in and out, and this was an amazing day. Look at that rainbow, the cruise ship going right through it. Awesome. So we were greeted by a cake. They said, hey, welcome, here's a piece of cake. Great for me. Yeah, huge room, really awesome. Here's the beach on the ground level. Pretty nice. And since we're upgraded, we got to use these hammocks and the beach beds. Really nice. And you had a snack bar right close by too that only we could get because we were the royal selected few who paid more to stay at the hotel. It's kind of great to upgrade once in a while, treat yourself. Since we're locked down for so long, it was nice to have a nice treat. And yeah, here's the kids' pool. And me being a kid, I'm jumping in there. Yeah, it's great. And look at these guys hanging around by the pool. Iguanas everywhere. Really cool. And it was nice to get away finally after 3 years of not going anywhere. Look at these roofs. I love the way the buildings were constructed. I love these wood roofs. And here's the buffet. It was great. The food was quite good, I must say. Really good. You gotta love a place that has a donut wall. Like, it's great. Here's a guy cooking up some chicken or something, pork. There's some salad. They actually had real juice, which was really nice. Some places have fake shit. So since we're upgraded, we got to eat in this upgraded section away from the riffraff. We'd have more upgraded food, breakfasts and whatnot. Hey, gotta love a place that has an ice cream booth as well. Take some more photos on the beach. There's Janet pigging out on some nachos, it looks like, and corn. It was great to be treated like a king on the beach. It was great. View from the day bed, not a day bed, beach bed, whatever you call the damn things. Hammocks, It was awesome just to relax and chill out. But you know, I can't chill for too long. I gotta explore, check out the palm trees, take a walk. So here's the water by the hotel next to us. It was nice and blue and clear. Our water was kind of shitty when we stayed there. Due to that pier that you see, it blocks the current, so all the shit in the water collects. Well, there's Janet fondling her coconuts. I don't mind fondling them either. Yeah, I love walking the beaches when I go anywhere. It's always different every step you take. It's beautiful, the things that you'll find. Little coves like this, some friends, some lizards. It's great. Get a tan while you're walking around exploring. Yeah, that's great. It's, you know, I think I'll take some photos here. Great spot. Hey, what the hell's that? Some mermaid came out of the water and started photobombing my pictures. This is hilarious. This girl, every time I was trying to take a picture of myself, she'd run in laughing, going, "Oh, I want to be in the picture." So I said, you know what? Fuck it. Oh, since you want to be in the picture, I'll just get out of it and you can be in the picture. So she didn't mind, obviously. Take a look at that. Unreal. That's a fellow Canadian girl. Her friend was snorkeling out in the water while she was hanging around there. And look what he came out of the water with. This huge barracuda. Unbelievable. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to snorkel in this water? I must be nuts. So anyways, this is where I entered to snorkel at the Western Hotel. A few hotels down from where I was staying. Look at this beautiful lagoon where you enter. Absolutely amazing. Grab some sun before I go in. And yeah, great. So, oh, who's this? Oh, the mermaid. The mermaid girl again, photobombing. I want to be in your show, she says. Take pictures of me snorkeling. I go, okay, I'll put you in the show. You can freeze the video. You can take your photos from it anytime you want. So here's the hotel where you enter to snorkel. This is me now filming myself entering the water for the first time. And what am I going to find? Some ropes. It's nice and clear, beautiful. Oh, my first fish. Look at that. Look at that little guy down there. My first fish of my snorkeling adventure. Oh, there's two more. This is great. So far, so good. There's the hotel's restaurant to give you an idea how far I am from the water, from the beach, not far. Oh my God, look at all the fish. This is turning out to be really good. This is awesome. Snorkeling is an amazing experience. You must do it. It's very impossible, it's almost impossible to sink in salt water. You just float. It's just phenomenal. So, check it out. Look at the fish. They're very friendly. And I'm just like, wow, these guys want to be my friends? This is amazing. But little did I know is that people always feed these fish when they go snorkeling. So they're all coming around going, hey, is this guy going to give us food? And I was totally oblivious to this. I thought they were just being friendly. Fucking fake fish. Fake friends as usual. So anyways, this was really interesting. They're all swimming around going, hey, give us some food, buddy. I go, I have no food. I thought they just wanted to be friendly, like I said. Anyways, what an amazing, look at the sun coming through the water, highlighting the fish. This is really cool. Tons of fish. I don't know what the hell kind of fish these are, but they were friendly. Or hungry, whichever it is. Look at this, unbelievable. Just offshore. Fish everywhere. Those guys on the bottom there, I think are called parrotfish or something. I'm not too sure. Something like that. Yeah, so far, so good. Snorkeling adventure is really turning out pretty good. Beautiful sunny day. The sun shining on the ocean floor. Beautiful. There's some weird fish there. Oh, what's this thing? Some kind of I thought it was a barracuda. And I did see them, but I didn't get them on camera. That's some kind of a needle fish thingy. But still neat to see. So I swam down by my hotel. And that's where this is. So these guys were all swimming. So someone did advise me, take a banana with you. They'll eat it out of your hand. So I kind of did have a little heads up on the fact that fish... I think this shot that I'm filming here was the day after, which I learned that these guys were after food. So I brought a banana, a tip someone told me about. And look at this. They're attacking my banana. And thank God it's not the banana between my legs. It's an actual banana. That would be freaky if they're attacking something else. And it maybe might be enjoyable. Who knows? Anyways, yeah. What a cool experience. Look at these guys just pegging out. Loving the banana. You can take bread and everything there too. One kid was snorkeling. It was hilarious. And he's filming. And I'm throwing in ham sandwiches around his head. He didn't know about it. And all the fish were like swarming all around him and jumping over his head. He probably thought he was like, wow, this is an amazing footage. I can't believe it. Meanwhile, I was encouraging it by throwing bread and ham and cheese and stuff in the water. Yeah, what a cool experience. I recommend you do this. You don't have to go on an excursion to go snorkeling. You can do it right from the hotel. And yeah, and didn't cost a damn cent. Absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it. Yeah, so that wraps it up for that day. So I thought, who is this again? The mermaid girl doing some weird dance with the frickin' ribbons on the beach. I go, hey, that looks kind of cool though. I'll film you, put you in the show, and hopefully it'll look good with the sunset behind you. It might be an interesting way to end the day from snorkeling, to show this weird, crazy girl dancing around with some ribbons on the beach. It does look kind of cool though, I must say. So yeah, who goes to the beach with ribbons and dances around? I don't know. I think she had the hots for me though. She seemed a little too friendly. Oh well, happens all the time. Okay, you can't come to Cozumel Island and not tour around it, because it's amazing. The beaches are absolutely phenomenal. Way better on the east side of the island. Check it out. Look at this beautiful spot. No hotels, nothing. This is here we are. We just arrived. We just booked a taxi, paid him some money to take us around and have our personal tour. It was great. Look at this beach. Absolutely phenomenal. Great for surfing, relaxing, having a drink. No hotels, no tours, nothing. Just natural nature, beautiful, peaceful, stunning place. Really highly, well, you can't go there and not do this. You're a complete idiot if you don't. Look at the scene. Just beautiful. This is a beach bar. There's all kinds of beach clubs on this island. It's really amazing. There's some beautiful statues on the beach you can sit by. Here I am out on some volcano rock, different perspective. Just fantastic. You can buy some souvenirs. Here's an old boat. There's a sign to let you know where the rest of the world is, where you wouldn't want to go from here because it's so perfect. So down on the south, there's this lighthouse you can go check out. There's, of course, iguanas hanging around. But you know what? I'm going to go up on there. You can see me on the top right now. And here's the view from it. And that water to the left is full of crocodiles. Yikes. So anyways, not too far from the lighthouse, you go down to another beach. Absolutely beautiful, calm, tranquil, no hotels, no tourists, no boats. Absolutely peaceful, beautiful. I think I'm going to take a walk down this beach, because that's what I do. I have to explore. Like, how can you not walk down this beach? Absolutely stunning. There's Janet enjoying the water. It's very rare when she goes in the water, so when she goes in, you know the water is fantastic. So here I am filming myself walking down, obviously, down the beach. I'll just shut up and you can just listen to how peaceful this is. And you know it was a good beach when a hot bikini girl's walking down it as well. It goes hand in hand, right? Yeah, so here I am at the end. Finally made it down to the end, and I'm going to snorkel in this water. I have no idea what I'm going to find or see. I'm going to snorkel in this beautiful water here in Cozumel, Mexico. Absolutely stunning. Well, here I go. What am I going to see in this water? No rocks, no sticks, all sand, soft. Unbelievable, beautiful. Oh, I see a fish. Small, but at least it's a fish. Shouldn't be too surprised, it is the ocean. But, you know, there's no rocks or nothing, so I didn't expect to see too much, so I'm happy to see that guy. Oh, what do we got here? A weed bed with a fish swimming over it. That's pretty cool. That's what it sounds like when you're snorkeling. Look at the angelfish, how cool. Sort of. These little fuckers tried to eat me. When I was standing in the water with my head out of the water, they started attacking my stomach, trying to eat me. Maybe they thought my freckles or whatever were pieces of food. But when I put my head under the water, they stopped eating me, or trying to eat me. Then when I put my head out of the water, they'd continue trying to attack me. And some other girl screaming, going, "Oh my God, they're trying to eat me." So I wasn't the only one. And I just missed filming a stingray that was in this water. "Hey, you little fucker, what are you doing? I am not dinner." I've had enough. I'm getting the hell out of here. So that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it.
Hey, how's it going? Thought I'd decorate the tree while you're watching the trip to Mexico. And as you can see, I lost all my tan. What the fuck? Just in a matter of a few minutes in the video. Well, anyways, winter is here, I guess. Decorate the damn tree, pretend it's Christmas, because my mind's still in the tropics. And how can it not be? It's so amazing. Anyways, here's the tree. Thought I'd decorate it using these balls here that I haven't used in all the time I've been in this house. And so last time I used these were at my mom's house. So I thought it was kind of fitting, break them out, let them have some glory for once. Now it's the Christmas tree. You've been following along this season. I've changed the tree for every season. Now it's what it's supposed to be, Christmas. And oh, look what we have here. Winged little friend I got here to put on the tree. And it was nice to take off in the wings of a plane to go to Mexico. Nice to add this little winged bird to my tree, which usually is on here for every season. It just clips on like that. Speaking of wings and wings of a plane, it's good to take hold of the wings of life. Do what you want, enjoy life before it's over, because before you know it, it's going to be fucking over. And even if you're not dead, we're going to be old and fucking ugly, so might as well be over anyways. So yeah, take hold of the wings of life. And that was a song that I wrote back in 1988 with a band that needed to have a singer for a battle of the bands, so I said sure. Oh, we need an original song. So I whipped the song up. I think it was like 15 minutes, so I whipped the song up. And if you watched season 1, you'll see a clip of that band called Eruption playing this very song. And the song is now, I'll take hold, wings of life. Couldn't decide what to call it, so it's called Take Hold, and in brackets, Wings of Life, whatever. And I re-recorded it. It was nice to revisit the song like all the other songs I've written in the past, and I hope you like it. Take hold of the wings of life and enjoy the song and video right now. Shooting stars of darkened skies, they're all the dreams. How about that, rock music video fans? What a great song. Take Hold, Wings of Life. I think I did that song justice. It's great bringing that song back to life. And welcome to the Christmas episode. Enjoying some gingerbread coffee flavored gingerbread flavored coffee. Fantastic. That I keep on this candle mug heating device. It has a candle, tea light underneath, and it keeps your coffee hot to the last drop. Yes. Amazing. Can't believe it's Christmas. I don't feel it yet. Trying to. Putting up some decorations. Some soldiers here. Some decorations. Whatever. You know, it's fun to create the songs. Share the videos to all the friends on Facebook or whatnot. Just to get some feedback, comments. You know, I'm not selfish. I gotta share the joy. But you know what's fucking amazing? Is that some assholes, always musicians, especially local musicians, I don't know what the fuck their problem is. It's unreal. Especially from London, Ontario. That's where I'm from. And you post a song, you'd hope they say, oh, it sounds good, or it needs to fix this or that. You want to get some feedback, right? You want to share your creation. No one in this area is supportive of musicians. What the hell's going on over there? Especially me. I'm the most hated guy. Why? Because I got it all. I got the look, I got the sound. I'm not being arrogant, but it's just fucking true. I'm not blind. I know what it takes to fucking be in a successful band. Plus my mother told me. Anyways, I like making fun of the whole rock star thing. I don't take any of this stuff seriously. But I do take the songwriting and music seriously. And yes, you should have an image to back it up. You can't just be a fucking slob that looks like a plumber or a banker and be on the stage. Whether you're good or not, some people just should stay off the fucking stage. Stay in the studio. Let the people who are eye candy be on stage. Right? Sorry, it's just the way it is. I've talked about this before in the past. But yeah, so I share it. That's, you know, so many guys I know block me because I share my songs. Oh, can't have Steve Burk sharing his songs on my page? Oh my God. I can't be associated with that guy. You should be. But they all want to stick together. And they all have something in common. They're all fat, ugly, bald, just mediocre bar band musicians. So if they acknowledge me, it cancels out them as a supposed musician. So I think that's where it's coming from. And another guy on the list I can add is a guy named Doug Weir. This is a guy who I thought was really nice. Stayed at his cottage. You'll see that in a previous summer show. Probably didn't know I was one of the ones renting the cottage. Probably thought, oh my God, Steve Burke's at my fucking cottage. But he was always nice. Always said hi and hello and whatnot. Never sent any comments really much on the songs that I wrote, except for one that he liked. But never could say a fucking thing. But then when I really hit it out of the park with a song called Spider Woman, fucking amazing, very Van Halen-ish, great video, and another one called Attic in the Attic. I was in the last episode, actually, featured in that show. Season 5 or whatever the fuck. I made so many seasons, I don't know what the fucking year it is anymore. Anyways, you can check those out on YouTube. You can just go there and check out my original songs in a playlist. 4 original songs, Spider Woman. And great. So yeah, I posted those up. He deletes it. Oh, that's too good. Can't have that on my fucking page. Make me look bad. So I posted again, thinking maybe it was just a mishap or I didn't post it properly. Delete, block. The fucking asshole blocked me. This guy was always friendly. Hey, how's it going? I always seen him down at Port Stanley. That's where they have a cottage. And I love going to Port Stanley every summer. It's fantastic. But yeah, so here he is. Doug Weir. I think I'll call him Doug Weird. What a fake ass fucker, just like everyone else in London, Ontario. Nice to your face, assholes behind your back. Yeah, that's a nice fucking look. You can see what I mean, right? What kind of look? The guy used to look great in a band called Sire back in the day, but man, everything's gone to shit now. Look at the fucking hairdo. Look at the neck. There is no neck. It's just like a big curtain of skin hanging down. Fat beer belly. Like that. That is not. That look means you should stay off the fucking stage now. Stay off. Drink your fucking beer, and whatever. Is that what it is? They can't stand that I still have it. I can still deliver. I can still look half decent doing it. I don't get it. Anyways, fuck you, fake ass motherfucker. Who else will I add to the list of fake ass friends on this show? It's unreal. You know, the only people that I fucking really got along with were real pro musicians in Hollywood. I didn't get that attitude from them because they all look like me. They're all my same level mentally, talent-wise. You don't get any of this fucking bullshit. It's just the hacks and mediocre crap around here that you get this shit from. Anyways, fuck. Okay. Excuse me? That's odd. It used to be red all around the upper rim of this glass. Perhaps why would I pack that? These are glasses that we used to use for Christmas at my mom's house. And these are the ones that my mom gave me. But I swore they had a solid red band around the top instead of all chipped and faded away. What the hell's this shit? And again, another one's fucked. Okay, that's 3. Look at this one. Completely fucked. Look at this. I think I know what happened. How were the small ones? Well, there's a green one. Those are fine, because they can't chip away. Got all the green ones. That's the small version. This is the big version. They're intact, but the prize ones that we really associate Christmas with are these. You've probably seen these at antique shops. Look at all the paints fucking faded away from the top. Every single glass, I never would have taken these. My mom gave me the good ones. But isn't it odd that every single one is completely fucked and chipped? I think I know what happened. My fucking bitch sister was at my mom's gathering up all her stuff. She got some of these glasses. I think she switched my good ones with her shitty ones because she didn't deserve to have any of these because she never was around for Christmas, never gave a fuck to be around. So fuck you for having these on Christmas. So she stole them, probably sold them too. Everything is just about money with her. No deep meaning, no association with family or Christmas. And, okay. Luckily, I have one surviving small glass. Let's see if they are all good. These are the small ones. That one's good. Let's see what we got here. Is this one okay? Not bad. See, my mom would put these in the dishwasher like a fucking idiot and totally ruin the painted on stain around the top. It's so stupid. I don't know if my glasses faded just by being in a box. Can they fade and disappear like that? I highly doubt it. Or were they like that? Maybe they were all like that. I don't know. It seems like these small ones seem to be. So this is what it's supposed to look like. These big ones are supposed to look like this, but they don't. So they're pretty much fucking garbage. So at least I got the small ones, but I swear all the big ones that I had were a solid band of red around the top. So I don't know for sure, because it was a long time ago when I packed these things. What, 14 years ago? 10, 14, fucking hell, 2010, when I packed these things up. And I don't remember having the chip ones. I remember leaving those for my stupid sister. The green ones are okay. Anyways, this is what we used to drink. Ginger ale. Ginger ale and orange juice or grape juice mixed together, and it was like champagne to us. We'd drink it at Christmas. But who the fuck can drink out of these damn things? I think these are just going to be dumped in the fucking garbage. No one will buy them. Who wants to drink out of these things? Did I think that this was still good in my mind? No, they're not. You know, you can pick these up at a flea market for about $10, so maybe I'll just get some new ones. Just grab 4 or something just for the sake of the memory of it, but so much for these fucking things. Yeah, every single one of these glasses are chipped, faded, no good. They're still pretty though, but man, can you really drink out of these things when the paint's chipping off like that? How many chips of paint did we drink in the past? I don't know. But yeah, mine were like this. I have a funny feeling my sister did a little switcheroo when I went doing a food tent out of town one weekend. What a fucking sneaky witch. Well, at least the small ones are in pretty good shape. This is how I remember them, and this is how they're supposed to look. Maybe I'm wrong with my memory, that the big ones were like this. I don't know. Well, at least I got these. All the rest are going in the garbage. I should be drinking out of one of those glasses, but... Am I wrong? Did my sister do a switcheroo? Switchy Rooney? Were they all fucked like that? I can't remember anymore. So, luckily for my sister, she gets off the hook because I don't remember. But I don't remember them being chipped like that. I never would have taken them. Anyways, who gives a shit? Because this fucking year sucks for Christmas anyways. I'm now shooting this in January. And my Christmas was completely destroyed. My memory of Mexico, everything. I got this tree up. Just feels like I'm pretending it's Christmas. And so I'm trying to relive Christmas in January, possibly even in February. At one point, I'm going to live it this year. It doesn't matter what day it's on. It's all state of mind. It's all made up in your head anyways, right? That's the great thing about making the show. I can have Christmas, Halloween, whatever. Whenever I make the show, that's when I live it. It's great. So anyways, not like I didn't do anything on Christmas, but it was completely fucked. Instead of visions of sugar plum fairies in my head, I had visions of fucking cockroaches. That's right, you heard me right. Fucking cockroaches. So, this was my friend on Christmas. Insecticide. Instead of spraying fairy dust around, I'm spraying fucking insecticide. Unbelievable. Back in August 1st, some guy moved in. East Indian guy, of course. Why is it always East Indians or Pakis that are fucking covered in cockroaches? Like, fuck. What the hell? And he comes in, and luckily I clean the rooms every day, and I go in his room, and I see a bunch of, like maybe 4 cockroaches partying in the fucking garbage can, because he threw his chicken wings in there, and the roaches are like, yeehaw, let's have a party. I was like, holy fuck. So I tied that bag up in the garbage, threw it out, checked his monitor box for his computer. Sure enough, a little baby roach crawling around in there. So I threw all his shit outside, and then cleaning off his rice cooker, and then had it in a sink of fucking water. And all these little baby fucking roaches are coming out of the fucking rice cooker, swimming, doing the backstroke, going, oh, this is great. I'm having a bath now. What a party. Yeah, so that was fucking horrifying. So I threw that outside. I must have put bleach, hot water, whatever down the sink, thinking I got them all. But you know, I think a couple of those little fuckers got away. He was in my house for about 3 days, and I discovered it. Like day 2, day 3, more than enough time for those fuckers to take root somewhere in the house. But luckily I caught it. But then, you know, I didn't see anything for 3 months after that. Nothing. I always checked just to make sure, right? And sure enough, he goes, oh, he stayed at his uncle's before he moved here. Oh, my uncle has no cockroaches. There's no cockroaches. This is what they always say. Oh, don't worry. There's no cockroach. Yeah, fuck. Unbelievable. So, I thought I was in the clear. Didn't see a roach anywhere. So I'm like, oh, that was close. And then one day, after coming back from Mexico, I'm using the microwave. Heated something up, shut the door. Wasn't quite hot enough, so I put it back in the microwave, and I see this little black thing crawling, little bug go, what the fuck is there a bug doing in the microwave? That's odd. It was so small, like a fruit fly size. I'm thinking, why would a fruit fly be in there? It's possible, but the only kind of bug that would ever be in there is a fucking cockroach. Because I have a cleaning service, and I go to people's homes, Pakis and East Indians, always. Houses are full of fucking cockroaches. Unfucking, because they're dirty motherfuckers. Grease, they can live in the biggest mansions, but they have grease all over the kitchen, deep fry everything, fucking filth all over the cupboards, in the cupboards, on the counters. Just dirty, dirty fucking people, and this is why they have roaches. And they don't even seem to care. So anyways, I poke at this little bug in the microwave. It drops down on the fridge, because I had the microwave on top of the fridge. And it just disappeared. So I opened up the freezer door of the fridge, and there is the little fucker. It snuck in between the seal of the fridge and the fridge. So I'm thinking, that's a smart little bastard to do that quickly. And I'm thinking, fuck, only cockroaches are that smart. And so I got it on my finger, put it in the sink, took it outside. It still was so small, it looked like a fruit fly. Thinking, oh, maybe it was just something else. But I was a bit suspicious, so I sprayed the guy's room, because I have fridges. I rent out rooms, right? It's kind of like a B&B guest house kind of thing. So I have a small fridge in each room. So I sprayed all around his fridge and all this kind of stuff. And it's not the East Indian guy, I kicked him out. So now we're 3 months after that. There's a guy from Sri Lanka living in there, and he was a fucking slob, spilling drinks on the floor, not wiping it up, eating his food in the room. I tell him, no eating in the fucking rooms for this very reason. The asshole kept doing it. So this is what fucking happens. So, man, I moved his fridge and I saw a little thing that looked like a dead roach. And I thought, what the fuck is that? Is that fucking a roach? So I sprayed it and it just disappeared. I thought maybe it was a piece of fluff that looked like a roach. And then I sprayed underneath the fridge again. That was in that room, the back room. And then something told me to move the clothes, the laundry in the closet. And sure enough, a fucking adult-sized roach hanging on the wall, just hanging out. And I'm like, holy shit. Fucking horrifying seeing that in your house. I was just totally freaked. So I got this sandal and I tried squishing it. Newsflash, you can't squish a fucking roach with a sandal. Or probably even a shoe, because they got these hard bodies. Fucking horrifying. So then I ran and got, it dropped down a bit, right? So I moved all the clothes and there he was still hanging on the wall. This guy wasn't too bright, this cockroach. So I got the spray. Sprayed it, but I think the air hit him before the spray, so he dropped. And I noticed there was a crack in the bottom of the closet where this was happening. I go, just great. And the roach was nowhere else to be found. So I go, he went down the crack into the fucking basement. Just fucking great. So I immediately packed up that guy's shit, threw it outside, said, fuck this shit. Because I thought he brought them in. Because I didn't know what I learned after, that these little fuckers lay their eggs and it takes about 3 months for them to hatch. So that was the right timing. August 1st. So you got September, October, November. Ta-da! Baby roaches are born. Fuck, when you see a little black fucking bug in your house, kill it. Because it could be a baby roach. Don't assume it's just a little innocent fruit fly like I did. So I immediately sprayed the shit out of the fucking house. And luckily, I sprayed the basement, every nook and cranny, and there was a little roach on his back going, raid! And I was like, oh, what are the odds that I'd be so lucky to see it dying right there in a convenient open spot? Man, so yeah, that freaked me out, thinking there was an adult fucking roach. That's probably one of the bastards that got away from the East Indian guy that came in August and laid some fucking eggs, and then there was a fucking baby roach party. You would see these little bastards I saw a couple little ones on the kitchen counter, one in the bathtub. Oddly enough, I never saw any under the sinks. That's usually a favorite place for them to hang out. But there's no dripping water because they like water and they like warmth. So I guess at this time of year, it's not going to be too convenient for them. So anyways, I pulled out the stove. It took me a month straight, cleaning, spraying, crying even. When they're in your house, it's horrifying because you hear the nightmare stories and you're going, oh my God, I'm not going to get rid of them. My stuff's going to get ruined. So it's devastating. My blood pressure was 150 through the fucking roof over this. Your whole body's tingling, going, oh my God, because I have so much stuff in this house. It's overwhelming. What an overwhelming task. I sealed all the baseboards, top to bottom, every fucking crack I could find. Sprayed the house twice, and of course under the stove. And never saw anything under the stove, none in the rooms, none in my room in the basement, luckily. But I sprayed under the fridge one time, a couple times, and then I did a better job. And then, oh fuck, one morning I see another adult roach crawled out from underneath the fridge. It was probably hiding out in there, and that was disgusting. Actually, I didn't pull it out. It was just in front of the fridge because the fumes got to it. And I pulled the fridge out. There was another adult size. So it was like at least 3 to 4 adult ones that escaped from the initial move-in from that fucking guy. Man, and they just lay their fucking eggs. I hope to God there's none laid now, but I'm going to assume there are. And so for the next 3 months, 4 months, under spring, every fucking month at least, or every 2 weeks, because fuck that. I'm not having that shit in my house. Yeah, what a nice Christmas surprise that was. Yeah, so it's been several days, over a week or so. Haven't seen a fucking thing. Haven't seen a little black little fucker crawling around. Nothing. So, fingers crossed. Let's hope that I got them all. I'm going to assume there's another egg or two waiting to hatch. So, I got to keep my guard up. Keep checking for little specks running around. That's when you know you got a fucking cockroach. Not many other bugs do that. So, man, nice Christmas this was. Holy shit. New Year's, my memory of my trip. Luckily, I was able to edit that video and put the pictures up in this video because I could relive the trip again. Oh yeah, I went to Mexico. Anyways, fuck.
It's Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas time with Steve's house. It's Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas time. Baking with Steve. Making gingerbread. Yeah.
Hey, working on my song. It's going to be called Dance of the Gingerbread. Because I love gingerbread. It conjures up all the imagery of Christmas to me. It's better than shortbread. Fuck the sugar cookies. It's gingerbread that is king of all the Christmas cookies. And you know, the song's going to be kind of fun. And I'm thinking, okay, Dance of the Gingerbread. Why are they dancing? When I was younger, I used to always like the thought of gingerbread coming alive at night, coming off the tree, if you hung them on your tree, and dancing around with the sugar plum fairies and maybe doing some other shit with those fairies too. But, yeah, so I'm thinking, why are they dancing? I said, well, instead of the birth of the new King Jesus, why not the birth of the new King Gingerbread of Gingerland? So they bake him up, make a new king. The Ginger Queen sadly died, so they're passing on the crown. And I'm going to throw a little waltz in there in the song. And that'll be when he has the first dance with the snow fairy or sugar plum fairy, whatever the hell he's going to be doing. And then a little fun, folky kind of jig thing when they all join in and dance and laugh and celebrate and for the coronation of the king. So it's kind of a fun song, like nice concept. And so to get more in the mood, I think I'm gonna whip myself up some gingerbread up in the kitchen. So come along, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna make a gingerbread castle / house, and seems suitable. So let's go. Okay, all right, all set to go. Got my white baking shirt on in case I spill flour all over myself. How fitting when it's snowing outside too. What a great day for baking inside, right? So, I think I got everything I need right here. Let's see. Molasses, brown sugar, some lard or butter, 2 eggs, cloves, salt, ginger, flour, what do we got there? Cinnamon, allspice, cloves. Yep, all set to go. Gonna get myself a big bowl to mix it all in. All right, all set. Gotta put my magic baking hat on. Can't bake without a top hat on. Not gingerbread, that's for sure. So, I'm gonna grab a big bowl, and in the meantime, I'm gonna post up a photo with the ingredients for you, so you can write it down. Yeah, so like I said, you mix up all your dry ingredients. Your flour, all your spices, the baking powder, salt, whatnot. Mix it all up. Alright, looks pretty good. All mixed up. Now, you grab yourself another bowl, and you're going to mix up your sugar, your butter, or shortening in this case, your eggs, molasses, a little bit of water. By the way, I forgot to mention that too. A little teaspoon of water. I don't know why. But yeah, it's going to go on this bowl. Ooh. Alright, I got everything in there. Now to add the molasses. So good. Yummy. I'm going to blend it up with a fork at first and then with a mixer. Alright, I'm going to use 2 forks and break apart that lard or butter, whatever you're using. Make sure it's room temperature before you mix it. And then slowly whisk it all together. I might just do this with a fork. I don't need a blender. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll use the blender. Be a little easier, more consistent, right? So get that off of there and use this little old-fashioned blender. It's kind of cool. Let's go. Oh yeah. Pretty thick. Like tar. That molasses, right? But you kind of have to use a blender, apparently. Really get that mixed up properly. Alright, now I'm combining slowly the flour, or dry mixture, into the molasses mixture. And just keep adding as you go. Okay, that's enough that I can stir with a spoon now. Now it's time to get dirty and start kneading it like bread. It is called gingerbread. Yeah, so time to get dirty. Mix it all in. Just as if you're making a loaf of bread. It's very similar. And if it's still sticky or tacky, you just add flour until it's no longer sticking to your hands. There. Amazingly, I had the right amount of ingredients so it wouldn't be sticky balls. I didn't have to add flour. It was perfection. So, look. After kneading the dough, I formed 3 balls of dough. You probably end up with 2. I need 3 because I added some more flour. In the recipe it says 6. I added 8. So here we go. Got a ball of gingerbread dough. Oh, the smell of Christmas. Amazing. So you're going to put it down on a piece of parchment paper. And you're going to be rolling that out in a disc shape. Yeah, so there's the ball of dough. Add another piece of parchment paper. parchment paper on top and roll out a disc shape, slowly working out from the center to the ends. Maybe you start off with pressing with your hand first to get it started, then roll from the center to the edge, keep going around, doing that until you get a nice disc shape, and then we're going to wrap that up in saran wrap and put it in the fridge overnight. Yeah, it's just a nice, it's like, I don't know, ½ inch thick. Gently remove it from the parchment paper, place on the cling wrap, saran wrap, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to wrap that up like so. Get another piece, stick it in the fridge, and I'll do the same with all the others. Mamma mia, making a pizzeria. I'm not making a pizza, I'm making gingerbread, but it feels like I'm making a pizza with this dough. See, it's kind of like a gingerbread pizza. Yes. So, into the fridge this will go, chill overnight, and we'll see you tomorrow when we roll this out and cut out our castle. Alright, day 2 of making the gingerbread house / castle kind of thing. The gingerbread dough should be chilled enough in the fridge, I would think, being in overnight, right? So I drew up a rough idea of what I want this thing to look like. It's going to be like a house / a castle, because I'm writing a song about a gingerbread guy being baked. He's going to be the new king of Gingerland, so that's why I'm making this stupid thing. So not too sure if you can see this on the camera, but there's my idea. See a house with some castle thingies in the front of it, and I drew up how many pieces I would need, like that, and I hope to God I got enough dough to make this thing. Well, now I got my blueprint for what I need to do. I have to actually draw up the actual pieces on some blank paper or stiff cardboard type stuff, and so that can be the template for what I'm going to cut out of the gingerbread. So, don't want to make it too big and I'll run out of gingerbread, so I got to make sure it's not too small, not too big. Didn't a girl say that once? Might have gone. Anyways, I'm going to do this right now. Get yourself some paper, a ruler, and a pen, and I'll draw it up. And there, all the pieces cut out. We got the roof, the wall, the 2 ends, and the castle bits. And just trace it out over top of the gingerbread once I roll it out. Alright, I got my disc of gingerbread that was chilling in the fridge. Now I'm going to roll her out. I got some saran wrap on top so it doesn't stick to the rolling pin. You could also sprinkle flour on top of the gingerbread as well, but this is a little easier. So you work from the center out to the edge. Keep rotating like so. I got it on top of a parchment paper so it doesn't stick to the table. And you want to make it about 1/4 inch thick. Well, so far so good. Hopefully there's going to be enough gingerbread to make the house and the castle bits that I'm planning on doing. But we'll find out, right? Let's see what happens. That should be about it. 1/4 inch thick. Alright, so now I'm going to cut out my pieces. So I'll start off with this part of the house here and cut out a wall there. So I can basically get a wall in the front of the house with this rolled out piece of dough. Now you just take a pizza cutter or a knife and just go along your template that you made out of paper. Just like so. Make sure you cut all the way through. Now on this front part of the house, I'm going to cut out a door. And don't throw away the part you cut out, because that's going to be your door later. I'm going to give it a rounded top, like so. Now just peel away all the parts that are not part of what you want for the house to be. And ta-da! There you go. You save this scrap dough to make other parts of the house. Or hopefully a gingerbread man if there's some left over. Alright, so far I got the front and the back of the house, 2 walls, a door, and part of the roof. That little notch in the roof there is to allow for the castle bits that I plan on adding in the front. And what do I have here? Enough room for possibly the king himself. Preheat the oven to 350 and let's get started. Okay, let's press him out. The king will be born soon. And I have to figure out how I'm going to do a crown. Either decorate it or cut another piece out that looks like a crown. Well, there's the king and his crown right beside him. And this is ready to go in the oven. Alright, the first batch is done. Got them out cooling. And this is the second batch. I got the remaining part of the roof. All the parts of the castle. And I had some left over to make some hearts and trees and another man. And I still got a whole another disc in the fridge. I made less. It's great to have lots because I want to make a whole shitload of cookies too. So let's get these guys in. Well, Mr. Gingerbread Man, you're going to have a new king. He's baking in the oven. And man, you're going to have a new ruler around and you guys can dance later on. When we go to sleep, you can jump off the tree and cause all kinds of shit. I'll put you back on the tree. There you go. The ginger people in the tree are going to have a new king pretty soon and a castle. They're all freshly baked, cooling on the rack, and looks great. Oh man, if you could smell my house right now, amazing. The cloves, the ginger, the molasses. It smells like Christmas in here. But you know what? These cookies aren't just for Christmas. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. And you know, gingerbread and Valentine's Day, it tastes like love, man. I tell you that. What's that? I don't know what that means. I'll put it there. There's an X for kiss, whatever. Anyways, you can make these for Valentine's Day as well. Surprise your loved one with homemade gingerbread cookies. You'll sure to get fucked if you do that. Anyways, oh, did I say that? Or something. And if you don't, you didn't do a good job in the gingerbread, or your mate needs to be kicked to the curb because their taste buds are shitty. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow when we assemble the house. We're going to let them cool overnight, then it gets really hard, and then I'll show you how to whip up the royal icing, which is needed to glue the house together and decorate. Okay, I think the gingerbreads all cooled down. It was overnight, and while they were cooling down, I made a nice cool, as you just saw, gingerbread man outside made of snow and ice, because it's dropping, the temperature's dropping. He's going to turn to ice, it's going to be great. But yeah, time to whip up the royal icing for this gingerbread castle and for decorating the men and whatnot. So what you need is, icing sugar. 2 2/3 cups of icing sugar, so they claim. Egg whites, you could do it the old-fashioned way, cut the egg open and do one of these things till the yolk passes into each shell and you drip all the egg white into a bowl. But fuck that shit, I'm too lazy. I bought this carton of egg whites. You can buy that. And it's actually better because they pasteurize it so there's no bacteria in there, so it's probably a safer choice. Then you add cream of tartar to stabilize the egg. And I might add a bit of vanilla for flavoring, but I might fuck up the white coloring, so I might not. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, get my icing sugar in there. Now, according to what I looked up on the internet, 2 large eggs is equivalent to 1/4 cup and 2 large tablespoons of the liquid egg white. So we're going to add that in here now. I'm just gonna eyeball the 2 tablespoon part. Something like that. If it doesn't work, who cares? Alright, so as far as cream of tartar goes, you want to put in half a teaspoon. Lucky I looked it up because I was going to put a teaspoon in there. There. Now get your blender and we're going to beat up the icing now.
Do you want to help me beat my icing?
Why are you looking at me like that? You got dirty thoughts? I'm just beating up the icing here. Settle down. Jesus. Okay, now you want to check to see if it peaks when you pull the beaters out. The beaters. And it should make peaks, and it's not really doing that, so I'm going to have to add some more icing sugar. No big deal. Alright, seems to be thick enough now. Now you want to get your piping bag, is what this is called. You put the icing into this bag, and you squeeze it out. You don't want to squeeze too soon, or you prematurely ejaculate all over the house. Not a good idea. You want it nice and slow and easy, you know, slow and easy. So, when I was buying this at the store, everything that we were talking about sounded sexual, and we started bursting out laughing. It's hilarious. Anyways, I'm going to get a piece of cardboard like this. This is going to be the base of the house. I'm going to assemble the house on this ugly ass piece of cardboard because there's nothing else. I got the icing in the bag here, and you just twist the end like so. I spooned it into the bag. You can buy these anywhere. It's like a disposable icing bag, and you just squeeze slowly, gently, until it gets to the tip. Now I'm going to start off with the front of the house and glue it to a wall I made. That's the first step. So, gonna add some icing just along where that wall is gonna join the front of the house. Just like that. And you also want to put some icing on the cardboard where it's gonna be resting. I think I'll just put it on the bottom of the actual front of the house. Like that. Alright, got icing on the bottom of the wall and the front of the house. Gonna stick the wall on the cardboard, then the front of the house, angle it in like that, and have it butt up against the side of the house, like so. And it's amazing how well it sticks very quickly using this royal icing. It's pretty phenomenal. Make sure it's square. Looks pretty good. It's phenomenal how it really holds in place. So this back of the house will fit on very nicely like that. Alright, putting the back side of the house on. Touch the bottom to the cardboard first, and then press the house together like so. Now we're gonna, look at that. Looking great already. I'm gonna let this sit and dry for a bit before I add the roof. Okay, while the house is drying, the edges, I'm gonna put together the castle part of the house. These little pieces that I made. And they're all gonna join together as a little castle front, and I'm gonna put it in the front of the house. So now I gotta put these guys together without them falling apart. And there. Got the first part of the castle facade done. Now to do the other side. Now I get the second part of the castle on. Now I'm gonna add the castle door. Just like that. So cool. Let all this dry and then we'll add the roof. Okay, while the walls are drying, I got a little impatient and I wanted to embellish them. I use these pretzels for windows, some candies around to look like log piles or whatever. Some jelly hearts on the castle front. A little door handle on the door. Frosted pretzel for a Christmas wreath. Here's the other side of the house. Looking great. It's gonna be so fun to put the roof on after this. All right, so hopefully this icing is hardened up enough. It's not perfect, but you know, should be good enough to put on the roof. And you'll notice that I cut out a little piece on the roof there, just a little notch, just to, because this part's gonna overhang in the front, and this is gonna make room for the castle bit. So this is gonna go on this side. So I gotta add my icing glue and attach it on. There, I put icing all along the top, and now I'm gonna attach the roof. And hopefully not destroy the house in the process. Right. Add a bead of icing along the top there. Okay, the roof is on, hasn't slid off yet. So I'm gonna add some shingles, and I'm gonna use caramel toast crunch. This is gonna be great. You can also use shreddies, but this is gonna be better. As you can see, you start from the bottom of the roof and work your way up, and you'll have a shingled roof eventually. It's gonna be amazing. Dust it with icing sugar to look like it snowed on top. Okay, got the king all made, all ready for the castle. And here's the roof with the cinnamon toast shingles. Pretty cool. Made a little chimney out of it as well. So now I'm doing the icing, and I'll show you how to do that, the icicles. Now you just get the tip of the icing piper thing, squeeze some icing out, and pull down as you squeeze, and then you'll get yourself an icicle. Keep squeezing as you pull down. It's not quite working for me. I think my tip is too small. That's what she said. Anyways, look at that. Icicles. I guess there's a very good insulation in this castle, if it's losing that much heat. But it looks great. Ta-da. All right, the castle's looking fantastic. Now I just need to dust some snow on the top of it with some icing sugar. So ideally you want to put this in a icing sifter kind of thingy, but I'm just going to do it with my hand. I'm just going to sprinkle it on like so. Let it snow. And just that little touch of magic makes the roof look fantastic just by doing that. Check out this castle / house. I got some Christmas trees there decorated. Check out the windows, the decoration. I got the king here. This is going to be his new house. That's the best I could do with him. I didn't have any other options. And this is a miniature king, a mini-me version of the king. Not a good. He looks kind of crazy there, but that's going to be him. Some hearts on the front of the castle. Icicles. Windows, some chopped logs against the castle. Looks great. Here's the back of the house. Castle thing. Looks great. Little chimney. Some not supposed to be smoke coming out of the chimney. It's just some marshmallow pieces. Looks pretty pathetic. But whatever, there it is. Pretty awesome, eh? Amazing.
All hail the king, the Ginger King. Yes, hail him, as he says.
Well, Mr. King, I just finished your castle. Your new home is ready for you to move into, so hope you like it. And if you don't, please don't behead me.
Oh, I'm so excited.
There you have it. This is how you make your own gingerbread house or castle, or you can make a train, apartment building, whatever you want. Use your imagination. Fantastic. And the cinnamon crunch cereal was amazing to use as the shingles on the roof. really good. When you dust it with some icing sugar, makes it come alive. It's fantastic. Amaze your friends, amaze yourself, and it's going to be great to eat this thing. And now I'm really inspired to continue recording my song called Dance of the Gingerbread. Happy Gingerbread. Gingerbread coffee going along with my gingerbread castle slash house. Amazing. I'm so glad I was able to make it. I was a bit nervous making it. You know, when I talked about the cockroaches earlier, you know, too worried about crumbs falling on the ground and giving them something to eat. But, you know, I haven't seen any in quite a while, so very good chances that there's none left, but there might be the odd one left. But, you know, if there are, it's a very nice roach motel. So I hope they enjoy it. Merry Christmas, little cockroachies, fuckers. I think the last time I made a gingerbread house was in 1998. I made Gingerbread Man, I think it was the Gingerbread Train at that time. And if I have a picture, I'll put it up, and if you don't see it, I can't find the picture. But yeah, it's the last time I did it, so it felt like it was the first time all over again, learning how to make one of these damn things. But it's great satisfaction completing it. Now, the reason why I made this castle slash house is because I mentioned at the beginning of even making it, I wrote a song called Dance of the Gingerbread, and it's about a king that's freshly baked, and the new king for Gingerland. They all celebrate and dance at the middle of the night when everyone's sleeping, come off the tree or whatever, and cause all kinds of shit. So yeah, that's why I made a little castle. It's pretty cool. So, and in doing so, in the process, Dance of the Gingerbread, I do a little waltz in the song and jigs and all kinds of stuff. The tempos change. And it reminded me of a girl named Kimberly Glasgow, who was a principal dancer at the National Ballet of Canada. And since my sister was in the National Ballet, that's how I met her. And some other fine prancing treats. But she was the supreme one. And I asked her to come to my mom's house in 1986. For Christmas, and I can't believe she agreed to do it. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. But you would think, but God, I just turned into a complete idiot when she came to my house. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I think it was just the excitement of everyone getting together for Christmas in 1986, because it was a rare thing when everyone got together. There was always someone missing, especially my sister. So this is one of the rare times my sister was at the house. And it reminded me of when she used to bring her friends over when we were little. And it was very exciting. I missed that whole experience of the whole family always together and doing stuff. It was very rare. So yeah, I think I turned into like a 12-year-old moron with this beautiful ballerinas at my house. Totally hot for me. And I'm just like, hey, do you want some hot chocolate? Hey, let's make gingerbread. Like, fuck. Unreal. I remember sitting on the couch with her and she's like, so, you know, putting her arm on the couch, like usually so let's get something going here. And I'm like, hey, you want some hot chocolate or something stupid? And I probably ran off going, oh, I gotta do this, gotta do that, like up and down the stairs like a fucking kid. Anyway, I was just so excited. Fuck. So I think I probably turned her off, I don't know. Nothing happened. Can you believe it? I'll show you the pictures of her. This is her. Am I an idiot? What the fuck was I thinking? So this is when she came to our house in 1986. We were all there, and I look at the picture, I go, I can't believe she was in our house, and I totally blew it. I could have stuffed her stocking, but I guess not. Oh well, that's what happens. But what are you gonna do? You know, come to think of it, talking about ballet, if you've seen previous episodes where my mom suspected my dad was gay, right? And that's why he maybe killed himself, or we don't know the real story. Why the fuck did my mom put us into ballet? She put me into ballet, my brother Sean, I think all of us boys. So if you suspected that your husband was gay and he blows his head off, who would think, hey, here's a good idea. I'll put my sons into ballet and they can turn out to be faggots too. It's just crazy that she put us into ballet. I thought it was very odd. It was fun because the girls were cute, prancing around, until they wanted me to wear tights. I was like, fuck that shit. Which is funny because now I wear spandex at a Van Halen tribute. So, crazy. Anyways, enough talking. I'm going to show you the song that I created for this year, for the Christmas song this year, Dance of the Gingerbread. And I'll shut my stupid mouth now because I'm talking too much. Here's the song, Dance of the Gingerbread. And I'll see you next season of Road to Rock. Here's the song now, Dance of the Gingerbread.
That's the crown that killer dawn. Sour ginger, cloves and cinnamon, molasses, brown sugar and butter we will blend. Mix all together with loving hands. For tonight we'll create the new king of our land. Fire up the oven, roll out the dough. Get the royal carters from this regal soul. Beat 'em up at 350 degrees. Gather up the drums, drop them, prepare the royal I sing. For soon he'll be done, and he'll need garnishing. Line the streets with candy canes to greet the newborn king. Sound the flutes, make liquoration, halls of waffle cones. March with the king with lollipops and prepare the peppermint throne. Here's the king of Gingerland, freshly baked, so strike on the land. Coronation regalia, made of candy canes. Here's the procession of the king and the royal castle. Made of sweets and gingerbread, spoil the crown upon his head. Hey! 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 We mourn the loss of a queen so sweet and grand. She fell due to the fox's deceptive hand. Led astray into the mad of blood and trickling stream, only to be beheaded, dunked into hot cocoa and whipped cream. Now we pass the crown to the newborn king. It's time to rejoice and dance as the majestic bells ring.
Now His Highness's first dance with the sugar band.